Alright, what's up, guys? So, Impossible AI, they uploaded a video titled AI Interviews the People on Board the Titanic. I think this was the channel where they had uploaded, it was like a video of where they was like after Jesus was resurrected, they were like interviewing all these different people. I found the video funny. I know people probably find stuff like this scary, like how realistic it is. But no, I'm saying like if people are using AI for good and for people's entertainment, then I'm like, yeah, I don't know how this could possibly go wrong. That man ain't got no face. But yeah, that's AI. That's the one thing that I was more so telling my mom, because we were like there's this like AI thing that was being talked about on the news. And she was like, how could you tell the difference? And I said, like, that's one thing about AI that it messes up on when it's like a small like spot, or if it's like a person making like fast motions, you'll always be able to tell like if their like hand is like if they wave their hand like rapidly real fast, like their hand look like it's blended in. It kind of looks like one of those like well, no, that's I was getting ready to say, like, you know how like in them like old cartoons where it'd be like that dust cloud and they be fighting, but it's like it's kind of look like that, but without the dust cloud almost. Like imagine that. So yeah, at least for me, it's like I watched a lot of different videos with like AI and seen a lot of different stuff with AI, and there's always something that it's kind of like a Where's Waldo situation where it's just you're looking to see like, oh, there's the mistake. So yeah, it's just that if you just watch enough AI videos, you'll be able to see, like, for an example, this video where the guy's face is missing and stuff. So I know people would pay attention to these guys talking and they'd be like, oh my god, like, man, this is crazy how realistic. But it's like you get to looking around, this guy ain't got no face, that man's like neck is like doing a weird motion, that man's forehead is leaping over his eyes, that man has half like 50% of a face, her his or hers face is missing, his face is missing. So yeah, you'll be able to tell the difference. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Impossible AI. But anyways, let's get into this
How
video.
do you feel about boarding the Titanic?
They say it's unsinkable. I just hope they don't charge extra for breathing air.
Excited about the voyage, sir?
Indeed. If the cigars stay dry and the brandy flows, I'll call it a successful journey.
How is the food on board?
I asked for quail's eggs and got two kinds. I didn't know there were two kinds.
Busy day today?
2 lifts jammed, 1 lady fainted from the breeze. Standard, really.
Lovely night, isn't it?
Not a ripple in sight. I'd say even the ocean's impressed with this ship.
What's it like working in the engine room?
Fuck off! What do you think that dark shape is ahead?
Whatever it is, it better not delay breakfast. I've got big plans for toast.
Mr. Andrews, you designed this ship and everyone said it was unsinkable.
I'm like, bro, the ship is sinking and you're still interviewing. It probably would be some people that would be doing that. If the Titanic situation would have happened today, oh yeah, we would have been so this is what would have really happened. I know for me, I probably would have been up in the middle of the night. Like they probably would have been talking about it like, oh yeah, there's this Titanic ship that's being built, all this other stuff, blah blah blah. So anyways, I could see myself in the middle of the night like playing video games or something, open up social media, all of a sudden I just see Titanic trending, and then it's all like, oh my god, the ship is sinking, like this is all the stuff that's trending on Twitter. So like what's going on with it? I'm like, ain't no way that that's where you start seeing videos and it's like that looks kind of real, like, but yeah, you're gonna see people like just sit there recording all like this. Then there's always that one guy that gotta like rub his head and have his eyes all big. Yeah, I'm telling you, like it's the Titanic sinking will probably have been the biggest internet meme of all time if it would have happened today. So anyway,
well, what do you say now?
She was unsinkable on paper. The ocean had other edits.
Yeah, I think that was one thing about the Titanic was that it was. And I think a lot of people would ask that question, like, if you like, how did the ship like really sink, like, or how did they not see that iceberg and stuff? There's this one video I remember watching, and there's probably some people that already know of this, but anyways, but for those that don't, there was this video I remember watching where it was of this I think he was like a Navy soldier, but anyways, he was all like, he posted this video, he was like, in case if you ever wondered what it looks like at night out in the middle of the ocean, he opened up the door hold on for a second. This is what it looked like. It looked like that. It's pretty much, it was just like black. It was just black. And so anyways, he opened up the door, he seen that, and it was just pitch black outside. So I assume that with the Titanic's sinking, that they didn't know that the iceberg was there until they like got right up on it and stuff. And I imagine it's gonna be difficult to turn a big old giant ship. But I think they did say that the guy was warned ahead of time. Like they told him like, yeah, if you go down this route, you're going into iceberg territory. But I think he's the guy, he was all like, oh, to save time, he's like, he wanted to just go straight through. And yeah, that was, I think if he would have just listened and went around, Titanic probably would have never sank. They would have been one of those ships where probably like in the 80s or 90s, we would have seen something like, oh, the Titanic ship is now going to be put into retirement. And, but yeah, it's going to be turned into a museum so you can go and explore and see. Like, we would be able to see the Titanic, not in the bottom of the ocean, but, you know, like as a museum. And then them people that was that Ocean Gate crew, they would have still been alive till this day. So yeah, I think yeah, the Titanic situation, it's an unfortunate situation, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, being out in the middle of the ocean at night, it's gonna be very difficult to see. So but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Impossible AI, like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.